Hey there, Leo. Welcome to reading for October 2024. We are going to jump right in here. You have this All That Glitters card and this Soulmates card. I'll show you this card in a minute, but the All That Glitters card says all that glitters might not be gold, but we'll have to see. It might not be true based off of whatever shows up here. You could be attracting a soulmate if you're looking for love. You do have the Page of Swords, so you might have your eye on a person already, or you might be talking to a person already. So, that person could be a soulmate for sure with this energy. You have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands here. So, again, you could be looking at a person or, dating a person. You have the Ten of Cups, which is happy home, happy family. And you have the Two of Wands, which is kind of like something in the future or needing to take the lead on something. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to take the lead on the relationship. But, again, there might be something you have to take the lead on. We'll look into it in just a minute. But I kind of want to get to the bottom of this one right here. You do have this All That Glitters card. You can see those masks are on the gold, and it basically says all that glitters might not be gold. Again, the reading is very positive so far. Again, we're going to clarify, so I don't know, we might ruin it in just a minute, but what I would say here is that the reading is rather positive, and what I would say, what I'm just stumbling over my words with right now is the fact that we have Neptune and Pisces. And so the problem with if you are just looking at a person, like let's say you're in love with someone you work with and they have no clue or whatever, the problem is Neptune and Pisces because it creates this fantasy in our minds that might not be reality. And then we get with the person and it isn't even close to the fantasy. And so we figure out that it's not real, right? And so, again, this really says that if you want love, you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to do something to make it happen, to figure out if this is fantasy or reality. And that's kind of the feeling I get here. Again, you have the Ten of Cups, which would be very good. Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. It's fortune after difficulty as well. So some of you could just be experiencing general improvements at this time, Leo. I do feel a slightly more, positive outlook going on here in this reading where you could be feeling more optimistic right now, or you could just be feeling more positive. But like I said, very good card for a love connection or love coming in for you as well. It's also a great card for dating. So again, for those of you who are looking for love, I would highly recommend that you get out there and date or meet new people. Because that's what the card wants you to do. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about taking the lead. Again, he has this wand behind him. The wand stands on its own, and he's reaching forward to this new wand, and he has the whole world in his hands. So it kind of says that he needs to get out into the world and take the lead on something that he wants and desires in his life. And I do feel that kind of like leadership energy here, and it does not have to be love that you're taking the lead on. You could be taking the lead on anything, and if you are taking the lead on anything, it looks really good. I mean, you are Leo, you are the leader. With the Page of Swords, you have the Six of Cups right here, which you have twice going this way. The Six of Cups could represent a soulmate, and a lot of people read it as a person coming back from the past. I do not. But what I will say, Leo, is you have the Six of Cups twice and the Judgment card. So for some of you, this could be a past person. Again, I do not do X-back readings for a reason because I think we should move on from X's. X's are X's for a reason. But I will say this could be a person from the past. This could also just be a past life person. It could also be just like a person that you know from the past that you're connecting with. So, take how it resonates. With the Ten of Cups, you have two really good cards. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups showing up here. The Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life, and I love when readings have both the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups, again, is the fantasy, though. He is looking at those seven cups, and he's thinking, what will happen if I do this or that or the other thing? And there are good things and bad things in those cups. But like I always say with the Seven of Cups, his job is to find out. He needs to stop fantasizing, and he needs to bring the fantasy down to earth so he can see if it is reality or not. And so I definitely feel that here with this energy. Also really good for money. I feel for a lot of you, you could be getting more options in money, which would be good. If you're looking for a job, you could be getting more job options. This could be like new opportunities in business as well. With the Two of Wands, you have the Judgment card. Judgment is a wake-up call. You have Judgment twice in this reading. These people are standing in these coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. And so they are being called to step into a new life. And I feel for a lot of you that your life is about to change, and probably over the next few years. So, I think that some of you over the next few years could be moving, traveling. You could be doing things you didn't think you would ever do in your life. And this isn't like something mysterious. I just think you could be having new experiences or experiencing things you never thought you would. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this joy and pleasure card, and you have this flow of abundance card as well. So definitely, money looks good. I think the all that glitters card, I do feel is saying like stay realistic, especially if you are making more money, or kind of stay grounded in a lot of ways. I also feel this is saying, here's the other thing that I want to say. We still have Uranus and Taurus, right? And Uranus and Taurus does not like get rich quick. So we have to kind of like come up with a process, do our research, and make sure we're doing things the right way. And so I feel like this is saying like, don't get seduced by some sort of get rich quick scheme. If you're going to be making money, it's going to be, kind of like a structured approach. And I would stick to reality and not fantasy with this energy. Sometimes I do also think when people start making more money, they start taking bigger risks. And I kind of feel this is saying, like, don't do that. If you start making money, just keep making more money and don't take risks with that money, because there is a flow of abundance. But you also have this joy and pleasure card, which is really good. You have the Justice card, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I get this feeling of just feeling good on the Justice card. It's like saying that things are balancing out. You could be getting more positive karma, or you could be you could feel like things are kind of getting more balanced in your life, and maybe the past few months have been more chaotic, or maybe you've had to make some moves. But it's like it's almost like you are getting comfortable with the changes that you've had to make. Like sometimes I think we're like forced into a change that we have to make in life, and at first we don't like it, and then after we make the change, we kind of like it. And that's kind of how I feel for you with the Justice card. Like that's the balance that's coming in for you. Is if you've been forced into a change, you're starting to get comfortable with the change. You have the Six of Cups. Again, you have this card that says joy and pleasure. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups twice in this reading. That would definitely be joy and pleasure. There could just be a lot of happiness coming in for you. The 6 of Cups represents childlike energy and being more playful, having fun, being able to have fun. All that other stuff comes up with this card. So I just feel a lot of you are just kind of in a good place. You have the Queen of Cups, which is heart-based energy. Queen of Cups says follow your heart, and it will lead you towards everything you want and desire. So the Queen of Cups is a very good energy for following your heart and doing things that your heart are telling you to do. The Queen of Cups also says trust your intuition, but really, again, we go from Queen of Cups to the Magician, and he's pointing down to the Ace of Cups. So the Magician has these flowers in front of him, and the flowers kind of represent the fact that he knows that he has to manifest from, love, joy, happiness, peace, like all those positive feelings, mostly love. And so if you are trying to manifest anything, this right here would say follow your heart, and also, stay in the energy of love. With the Justice card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a really big opportunity that's coming in for you, especially if you've been out of balance in your finances. So there could be like a really good opportunity financially that's going to help you grow, or that's going to lead to a lot more growth. And yeah, I thought I was going to say more, but as usual, I have nothing. So there you go. With the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is being very busy and kind of like going back and forth on something. I feel that some of you could be going back and forth on a person here with the Page of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any good advice other than like escape the fantasy. Either do it or don't is what the Two of Pentacles says. The Two of Pentacles also would definitely say more play, especially showing up on the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is very playful energy. So if you're just working, this could say you need to invite more play into your life. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be good news coming in for you, so I do feel some of you could be receiving good news. Page of Pentacles is also the card of studiousness, and every single Leo reading that I do is all about education or self-education. Again, if I were a Leo, the only thing I would do is I would be like learning something new every single day about my business, my career, my love life, like whatever it is that you're trying to improve. I'm not a Leo, and I do this every single day. Every single morning, I wake up, I watch a video about YouTube, just look at all the experiments I run on this channel. It's like, every single day I learn something new about whatever I'm working on YouTube, and I implement it into the channel. If it works, I keep doing it. If it doesn't, I stop, right? And it's people always ask me, what's your secret? How'd you grow your channel so big? That's how I did it, right there, right? And it's free. It literally takes me about 10 minutes every single day. So again, I think that education and self-education is super powerful, especially for Leo. So I would be learning what you can and implementing it. Next, in the area of what's coming, messages from your future self, you have this femininity, allure, and charm, this mermaid card. You have this cougar. It says motherhood, sensuality, and reverence. So you could be very attractive at this time and very charming. And you could be attracting people just in general into your life. I also get like a very creative energy here. So especially with the magician as well. So if you're thinking about working on creative projects, or if you are creating something, then this looks very good. You have the Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Judgment card. Four of Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering. He's also hoping and praying for a blessing. There's a person blessing another person in the stained glass window. So I feel a lot of you could be receiving a blessing in your life, or there could be some sort of blessing coming in for you. You have the Magician, probably your most important card here. Again, I would follow your heart. I would also focus on, the energies of love, and that doesn't have to be a person, of course. We're just talking about the energy of those things. I also feel, as usual, that you are much more capable than you realize, Leo. He has all these tools in front of him. Those are all the ace versions of all the suits in the tarot, and it basically says that he has the powers. He can use whatever tool necessary to complete a job, but it also says he might not be using the correct tool for the job. And you do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here. So this could say that you're trying to use your logic to do something in your life, but really maybe you should be using your Pentacles and also your heart with the Ace of Cups to accomplish something. And I kind of feel this is saying make sure that you're using the correct tool for the job. This is also a card of reinvention. He has a snake wrapped around his waist right here. I believe we're in a time of reinvention. So if there was ever a time where we could totally reinvent ourselves, reinvent who we are. Sorry, I'm losing my voice today. But if there was ever a time where we could do that, it would be right now. So I think that if there are any changes you want to make to yourself, like now would be a good time for reinvention. You have the Judgment card. I feel like you're waking up to who you truly are. And the Judgment card, again, the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. All they have to do is step into their new life and they will find success. So I feel for a lot of you, this is about kind of like rising up and, answering the call to do something new with your life, or answering the call to step into something new. I kind of feel some of you have been forced into something new, whatever that is. And, didn't I say this to you in your last reading? I'm pretty sure I did. It's some of you might be experiencing some sort of restriction, but sometimes the restriction is the thing that causes you to expand, because you have to be resourceful, right? And so I kind of I'm wondering, I don't know. I just kind of feel this. I don't really feel it on a deep level, but I'm wondering if you have been restricted in some way, and it's like that restriction is causing you to be more resourceful. With the Four of Swords, you have the Three of Wands. Yeah, major expansion. Three of Wands is all about expanding out into the universe. Also, I do feel like your ships could be coming in. So you have the Page of Pentacles, which can be a messenger. If you've put something out into the world waiting for a result, then I do feel some of your ships could be coming in. Normally, I don't say that because really, on the Three of Wands, the ships are pointing out of the harbor. So the Three of Wands really represents expanding out into the world. It says you need to get on those boats and go on an adventure, because the adventure could lead to something new, and that's what I would focus on there. With the Magician, you have the Empress. Yes, very attractive at this time, Leo. So if you're looking for love, I would definitely put yourself out there. This is also an amazing card for abundance. As I always say, I feel like I've said this to you before as well, Leo, that you shouldn't have to work super hard for your money. I feel that the Empress, she does not have to work hard, because she understands that basically only working hard and thinking that you have to work hard, you're basically telling the universe that to get abundance, you have to struggle. And so she understands that all she has to do is, all she has to do is wave that scepter in front of her. But really, there might be a skill that you have, or there might be something that you can do that requires less effort. It might still be hard work, but, maybe it requires less effort and can lead to a bigger result. So, again, I keep saying to you, fixed signs, that efficiency is the key word for fixed signs. With the Judgment card, you have the Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to the past. I do think Leos can sometimes get stuck in nostalgia. You have the Six of Cups twice here, which is the card of nostalgia, thinking about the past. And so I feel for a lot of you, you could be thinking about the way things used to be, but things have changed. And I feel that the Four of Pentacles is just saying, like, sure, the world used to be different, but it's not like that anymore. And I think the faster you can accept new realities, the better with this energy. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Accept Responsibility card. You also have this Cut Your Losses card. It's coming up in the good stuff. So if you did experience some sort of restriction, again, I think this is a good thing. I feel like some of you did cut your losses. It's like maybe you got forced out of something, or I don't know, I keep having those words pop into my head, but again, I think this is going to be a good thing. I feel like you are accepting responsibility for it, like understanding that you could have done things differently, but again, this is just a learning experience, and I feel you are realizing that. You have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. The Seven of Wands would be about opening up. Some of you might be saying you're not ready to do something. He has two different shoes on here, and like a boot and a shoe, and it basically says he had to rush out of his home to defend his position at the top of this hill, and he maybe feels like he wasn't really ready to do this, but it's coming up in the good stuff, so it's saying you are ready, or you are as prepared as you're going to be for something, and you might as well embrace it or embrace the situation. This is also a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you know that something is for you. I do feel like you are becoming more sure of yourself, which is a good thing. You have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords about clarity. She only has clouds halfway up her body, and she's always focused towards the future in the reading. So I do feel, really she has her back to the past. So I feel like you are ready for this new beginning right here with the Judgment card, the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're more ready to focus on the future. You have the Ace of Cups. Like I said, definitely could be a big love offer coming in for you with the Ace of Cups. If you are looking for love, this is something you manifested, or this is something that you've been asking for, really, probably right here. Also with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords can say you've been praying for something, or you've been wishing for something, and it definitely could be coming in for you. So I feel that there could be a really strong love offer. If you don't want love, and even if you do, the Ace of Cups is kind of like more efficiency, like we were saying. That cup can just reach down into the water below it, and it cause itself to overflow. So it's a card of something that can fulfill itself. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Definitely a new beginning coming in for you. And this would be an inspired new beginning, or a passionate new beginning that's coming into your life. And the Seven of Wands can say that you are just sure that something new is going to work. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Four of Swords again. Like I said, I feel some of you definitely could be getting something you've been wishing for or praying for in your life. The Queen of Swords could also just say that it's like maybe you're not just getting it, but at least with the Queen of Swords, you are clear on what you need to do to receive or, get whatever it is that you've been hoping and praying for. I also feel the Four of Swords in the last row here, that you could be coming out of a time of being in recovery mode, and you're ready to take action. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Star. Love it. Definitely could be attracting a very solid connection into your life, if that's what you're looking for. Literally could be a star, or just a person that you see as very special. The Star can also represent healing, so a lot of you could be going through healing. It's an amazing card for wish fulfillment as well, so definitely getting something you wish for. You have this April card and this Cup card. It says you should accept valid criticism. I feel like you've dealt with a lot, though, this year. I mean, I don't really feel like this is talking about April. Like, maybe something happened to you in the month of April, but I feel that you have dealt with a lot of problems with other people. We've definitely talked about this with you before in readings, and so I feel like you're finally like moving past this. You have this Horseshoe card. It says good luck on it. So a lot of you could be experiencing more luck or better luck in your life. And of course, that would be a good thing. I also feel like there is something very lucky coming in for you, like a good luck charm. But it's like the good luck charm could be an idea, or it could be like a person that you hire for your business or something. I don't really feel like they're really a good luck charm, but again, maybe you think that when you if you have this person in your life. You have this ring card. It says a marriage will take place either in romance or business. And so definitely committing to something. You have that Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a deep commitment to something. So again, it doesn't matter what you're attracting. I feel you're attracting something that is going to cause a deep commitment. You have this Candle card. It says you will be shown the way. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is all about clarity. This is all about being led to something. Again, there's something about restriction coming up here with like not making enough money, or I don't know, being forced out of a situation or something. And I feel like you're being led to something much better. So, like, don't worry, Leo. If you are restricted, it's probably leading to something much better. You have this chain card. It says chain of events that will affect your life. I literally see this in your reading. You have that Three of Wands. I feel like that Three of Wands is saying if you take a leap of faith on something, it's going to lead you to into an adventure, that is going to be a chain of events where like one thing leads to another. But I also feel some of you are starting to connect the dots in your life. It's like you're looking back on your life, and I feel like you're starting to see the connections, which is also a good thing. And this could be good for like future prediction. You could be predicting things in the future based off of the past, which could really help you out. But pretty good reading here, Leo. I like it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.